Hello traders, my name is Horvat and welcome to a new free video in which I will take a look on DAX. And as you know, stock markets did not move much over the last few weeks, especially the US stock market. So rather than looking at the S&P 500, I will take a look on DAX today because I believe we have a clearer pattern there. So firstly, on monthly chart, what I see is very nice unfolding uptrend confirmed by higher highs and higher swing lows, and it occurs that the new leg up could be in progress here, or it could accelerate soon after this retracement back to the area of a former wave 4. So I believe this was a wave 4 of a higher degree that is part of this bullish 5-wave cycle, which means that we could still see another push high to the all-time highs here. So I stay bullish here on DAX. Clearly, now we will go to smaller time frame. You will see that this decline in a wave 4 actually confirms, based on personality of the move and structure, that is a corrective price action. We see a free wave movement. Okay, this was wave A, then you have a wave B rise, and then you have a strong 5-wave decline. So it looks like a flat correction that appears finished if we consider that recently market bounced with this sharp leg up and continued even higher after 3-wave retracement back to 9164. So this could be low of a wave 2, and what really I think it matters at this stage is this recently unfolding price action. Notice that we have seen a break out of this downward channel to the few weeks back. So actually this confirms that market probably is turning from bearish to bullish mode. And the next thing, which I think it's very important from an Elliott Wave perspective, is that a pullback following this breakout is very slow and choppy and overlapping. If you are familiar with old school techniques of analysis, this looks like a bullish flag which projects the next leg higher. From an Elliott Wave perspective, what I see here is a double zigzag. It can be a wave 4 if you consider that this could be wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and move to the upside will be 5th wave. So here I'm looking at DAX 4-hour chart. So here's wave A, then you have a wave B, then we have down wave C. So here I thought that market already accomplished this 4th wave pullback, but it turned to be even more complex after only 3 sub-waves up, which proved to be wave X, and then we projected another 3-wave decline down to this 10,170 area, from where market bounced extremely sharply. Okay, so I really like the move here that occurred following this fall. It was nice, very strong reaction, something you definitely want to see after you think that corrective retracement are finished. Okay, so this piece confirms the fact that this previous decline was probably corrective. Not only that, we have a pullback down from 10,637, also we're moving very slow. Notice that this is much slower price action, okay, compared to previous rise. So from my perspective, I see this as a correction just to pause with an ongoing uptrend. Ideally, that's a wave 2. Now, wave 2 will typically retrace for 50 or to 61.8%, while minimum retracement, at least while I'm doing analysis, is 38.2%. We have reached 38.2%. Just let me add this. So here's 38.2%. It was hit last week. And 50 and 61 are a little bit lower. So actually, I would not be surprised if market will maybe just continue higher straight up from here, or we will see another leg down and then push to the upside. Okay, but anyhow, I'm seeing this as a temporary retracement to the downside with limited prices here around 10,400 levels, maybe, from where I would ideally see a bounce to the upside. Okay, so definitely the wave pattern suggests that we could see a continuation higher, while this invalidation level at 10,173 remains untouched. Okay, here we also have this candlestick simple basic chart with a moving average on a weekly chart. It's a 50 period moving average, and what I like here is this nice break to the upside that occurred at the start of this summer, and then a pullback towards this same 50 period moving average, which reacted as a nice support here. And the next important thing is this candlestick formation. It looks like a very powerful formation that will take us higher. Why? Because in the middle of the week it seems that prices were bearish, but then at the end of the week we have seen a return of the bullish price action, and with the weekly close at the highs or around the highs, which to me tells that bulls are stronger than bears, okay, because bears were only temporary while bulls are still here involved in the pattern. So I really think that we could see higher prices here. Also here MACD is very interesting. Now let's assume that we are in a new bullish phase. Then what you want to see in MACD is that these bullish crosses will be your confirmation that will make that will maybe project the next very strong leg to the upside. Okay, so here market changed, and here was the first bullish cross. Okay, and here maybe we will see now a bounce from this. That blue line will bounce from a red line, so market would continue higher. But what you really should ignore in a bullish phase is a bearish cross, okay? Because bearish crosses will represent only a correction. Okay, so here it represented a move down into this correction, this bearish cross, but bullish cross confirmed a continuation higher. Now here we are already trading very close, very thin, but correction is very small. So what I think it will happen that actually, even if we see a bearish cross, we should ignore it. But ideally, blue line will bounce from a red line, which will suggest a continuation higher. And based on a flag, old school analysis I showed you on that daily chart, I think, based on an Elliott Wave structure, based on the candlesticks, based on moving average, I really think, based on personality of the move, based on what the US stock market is doing, the S&P 500 is moving sideways. It also clearly, to me, it looks like a correction. So what I think it will happen is that market will see next leg on the bullish side of equities. Okay, so I definitely will remain strong here, looking to the upside and possibly even look for some entries in the short term. Okay, thank you very much guys for your attention. Now if you're interested in analysis like this, and we cover many markets, check our website. We have special offer for new members. You can test our services for 14 days for only €1. Okay, so make sure to check this out, and if you have any questions, just send me an email, or you can also catch me on Twitter. Okay, Grega Horvat FX. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.